my arm with the sweat.
Katy Hayes is defying the odds. The Kingwood mom may be a quadruple amputee, but that's not stopping her from learning how to drive. 8 years ago, Katy's story touched hearts around the world. She contracted a flesh-eating bacterial infection shortly after giving birth to her third child.
I was taken to the hospital on my own, 2 feet, and proceeded to go into a coma.
Doctors were forced to amputate her arms and legs to keep her alive.
I just went, oh my God. It was really hard to adapt to the new body, but I came home. And I got to see my baby. And it was so funny because we were starting to learn how to walk together.
2 years after the amputation, Katy made headlines again when she prepared to become the first person in the country to undergo a rare double-arm transplant.
They were wanting a guinea pig to do a transplant program. And I was like, sign me up. Let's do it. Let's get human arm transplants. I'm ready to go.
Katy and her family even moved up to Boston, where she was set to receive the new arms. But despite years of testing, that life-changing transplant she hoped for never came.
Basically told me they cut me off the program.
But that didn't break Katy's positive outlook or her determination to become more independent.
The more I stay in that sadness of the loss, the more that I don't move forward to go, okay, let's get on with this. Let's see what I can do. There's so much that I can do. And we're gonna just figure it out. Anyone driving with me?
And there is so much that Katy can do, even drive. Last year, she reached out to Chad Stromat, who owns a rehab company.
We evaluate and train people with disabilities to drive so that they can go to work and live productively.
He quickly got to work, modifying a van for Katy.
We end up making this cup to where she could just fit her arm into that cup. And so basically this is a steering wheel, and it turns this wheel with this motor.
And he got pretty creative.
Really is a measuring cup. My daughter was making brownies in my kitchen when we were having trouble getting her fitted, so I went and bought a brand new one, fit it to this steering wheel, and then basically it pivots. This is actually a small planter that I got at the dollar store. So again, the idea is that her arm is in here and she can control this mechanism that slides that does the gas and brake for her.
And instead of a gear stick,
I've got a screen that lets her do the functions that you don't touch when you're moving. So like starting the car, shifting the gears.
It works wonders for Katy, who just got her Texas driver's license.
Oh my God, it is so awesome. Ah, when I took my driver test and he was driving me around, I was just like, it's so great, I'm out.
The state will pay for vehicle modifications for Katy, but first, she's looking for a dealership to donate a Toyota Sienna to her.
It's gonna be a dream come true. So having a car is like so exciting to me.
And if driving wasn't incredible enough,
Brakes like butter.
Katy is also an accomplished painter. She turned to art while waiting on that double-arm transplant in Boston and never thought about selling her paintings until...
Put a few of the paintings online and my friends were like, you're really talented, I want to buy that. You need to put them for sale. So that's how it started.
She now has sold hundreds of paintings to people across the country and hosts painting parties in Kingwood for up to 50 people.
By me showing you could still do something even if you've lost so much, it makes a huge impact on people. Remember the time we fell on the ground?
Katy is even writing a book about her life.
Just thinking about how she managed her day-to-day living, getting dressed, and you know, feeding herself. She's just an inspiration to people, really.
And Katy says she never looks back.
I'm still here. I have it. You know, when I look at that, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm challenged for sure, but I'm able to be a mom and live in my house and go grocery shopping, and now I'm about to drive a car. I mean, it's amazing. You guys have a good weekend. Bye. Thanks so much. Bye. Thank you.